Well, hello guys. I'm Avon, and this is.
I'm a bit camera shy. Just give me 2 seconds. Wait, how's my hair?
1, 2, yo, what?
The wind, guys. There's no wind because it's hot as balls in Charlotte.
Down south, about 90 degrees every day. Shit, I got the wind.
I'm waiting for you to jump in.
We're sitting outside on the deck in our underwear because who gonna check us, boo?
I'm going to let you know now. This is take number 45.
We don't have a fancy intro yet.
So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves for the people who don't know us. I'm Avon,
I'm Tremaine.
and this is Ready Set Charlotte.
We're new to YouTube, and we decided to join YouTube because a lot of people are interested in our story.
It's a great story. I enjoy it.
It is a fantastic story, and
Ongoing
so
story.
we thought, why not tell it? So we thought we would jump in with one of those couple tag interviews so that we could share a little bit about ourselves and each other, and I could find out just how much Avon knows about me.
I'm going to win.
This is a game now? It's a competition?
It's always a competition.
And I'm winning.
Okay. Little backstory. This is the most competitive woman I've ever met.
I'm an Aries, but so are you.
Well, you see,
In the game!
it's already a competition. So
So then I won.
well, no.
I'm about to get all hopper on you. I saw that on a YouTube.
Yeah.
Is that cultural appropriation? My bad.
Let's skip all this.
All right.
You want to just exchange the questions, or do you want to just go down a list on one person?
Maybe we should have talked about how we're going to do this before we
Probably
started
should have
recording.
talked about this.
Be right back.
Straight into it.
So how it works, as told by other YouTube couples, is Avon's going to ask a question, we're going to count to 3, and we're both going to say an answer.
All right.
Then I guess there's going to be some discussion afterward. The last video we watched, there was a lot of giggling. We weren't really sure what to do.
Yeah.
So we're just going to, let's see what happens.
Do it in our own fun. We're going to do it our own way.
And I'm
All
going to
right.
win. Okay, sorry.
No more window. Right there. So,
Drive
first
away the partition, please. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
do you see what I do with people?
So ready.
Such a character. Such a character.
I'm ready. Ask the question.
And here they go. How long have we been together?
We have been together for 1 year and 1 month.
Legit. So our first anniversary was on May the 12th.
Though we were both saying like May 10th for
Right.
last year.
Right. We literally had to go back to the committee and was like, okay, so on this day you flew down. On that day.
That's the
you
day
know,
we actually.
made it official and had that conversation. So May 12th. So really it's kind of been like, a year and some change actually. Okay.
A year, a month, and what?
Like, because it's the
11 days.
23rd. Yeah, 11 days. Go. Where and when did we first meet?
1, 2, 3. Facebook.
Met on Facebook. Yes, we met on the internet, which is crazy.
Is
because-
it? It's 2018. We met via DM
Whole lot of
September
stuff.
29th, 2017, and 2016. And on September 29th, 2017, he flew to New York for the first time to drive me down to Charlotte.
Yes.
Listen,
So,
one of his friends slid him into my DMs at my request, and it worked out.
She responded.
And here we are, over a year later, almost 2 years later, at the end of the summer.
Yeah,
2 years later.
almost 2 years later.
Wow.
Been together, officially dating.
Hey,
For what?
just answer the question. Next.
Wow. Okay. Where was our first date?
1, 2, 3.
I got it.
I thought we were answering together.
Okay, cool. Billy
Well,
Boardwalk.
Okay, I was going to recap. And it's actually Boardwalk Billy's.
Yeah. I'm a little dyslexic.
Avon took me to one of the chain restaurants down here, which was by a lake. which was at the boardwalk in the university area.
Yeah.
And we sat by the lake after dinner and watched the stars.
Wow.
I think you picked me up around like 7, 8.
We didn't get back until like
He didn't drop me back to my friend's house until
maybe like 2.
I think it was closer to 3 a.m.
Really? Okay, I thought I was tripping.
But I ain't no hoe.
She not anymore.
Shh. Next.
What was your first impression of me? 1,
Oh, I forgot the countdown. I got so hyped.
3.
Use a cheat. Go for you go. You gotta go first.
So give first impression of when we actually met.
Okay. When we saw each other in person for the first
Right.
time. Okay.
I'll pick up from there. She came downstairs looking good. Good.
It was
In a
our first
maxi
date.
dress.
A
Hair,
strapless maxi dress.
Maxi's dress.
I'd spent hours on my makeup. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Skin glowing. No. Skin glowing, makeup on point, bright smile. Looked a little nervous. But otherwise very, very, very beautiful. I was a little nervous too, I think. Slightly. Not too much. I'm a cool player.
So, in the weeks before that, he had been trying to, I guess, throw my scent off and saying things like, okay, I'm actually like 5 foot even, or he was saying like the weirdest things about himself. So I low-key thought, I'm about to get catfished. Low-key was like, I'm about to get catfished. And so after I descended the stairs in the angelic way that I floated.
Look at those adjectives she's using. Yeah. Trying to make it.
And he was sitting on the couch talking to my friend, and I thought, he looks like his picture. Immediate relief. He looks like the picture. And then I was waiting for him to stand up. Like, was he really shorter than he said he was originally?
Okay. And then I ended up standing up.
And he stood up to give me a hug. And I was like, I think the first thing I said was, oh, you're a little tall.
So let me go ahead and throw the disclaimer out there now. I'm only about 5'8". So not really like sitting at 6 foot or anything.
I'm not
Probably
5'8", so
So
that's not short to me because I'm shorter than 5'8". But I was immediately, my first impression, he was cute.
well,
He was very handsome.
we was on the same.
Next question.
5. Who said I love you first?
1, 2, 3. Punk ass me.
Remember this conversation? I remember this conversation. So I'm sitting in my my loft and everything.
It was last June.
right, and
My
she just
loft.
comes
You
out and-
fancy? You just gonna stun on the people like that?
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sitting in my
I'm just
loft.
saying I didn't descend angelically down the stairway.
Well, that's your business.
So I'm sitting in the loft, and I think we was talking about something, and then you just was like, I'm just gonna say it.
That's not how it happened.
What?
Actually, no, not even this. Because there's a text message in my phone that I have when I sent it to you, and I was like, there's an L word on the tip of my tongue, and I want to
Yeah, I remember that.
and then you like agreed or something. He was like, me too. And I was like, wait a minute. Are you saying that the guy that I love possibly loves me too? And you said yes or something. We're using my phone now, so I cannot verify, but
Facts.
we're going to make another video and we're going to talk about this. And I remember is it a GIF or a GIF? I'm going to go with GIF.
It's a GIF. I have.
That thing, I remember the one I used was of Kenneth from 30 Rock, like, next!
What dressing do I always wear? So I'm assuming that's like, what kind of clothes do I, or what do I always?
When you said dressing, I was like, ranch. What kind of clothes do you wear?
So I'll go ahead and knock this out. Let's count.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, let me tell you. Courtesy of my beautiful
Angelic.
girlfriend. She got us bracelets, which we kind of utilize to represent our relationship and how we feel
It's a friendship bracelet, but we're not friends.
at all.
We are friends.
We're definitely friends. This is literally my best friend. She got us the bracelets. Boom.
Where's yours? Wow! You can tell I'm from New York, right? Wow!
some more left?
I'm gonna save that for when we go back inside and I cuss
So-
you all the way out.
Okay, reason being we're at home, so I took off my bracelet. But every time I go to work, everywhere I go, we wear these bracelets. And I would say if there's anything that we wear consistently, it's definitely the bracelets. I think on both of our.
That's true. But if we were talking about the kind of the style of clothes that we wear,
I'm more conservative.
what I think you need to
Trendy
say is
clothing.
casual.
Casual.
What would you do without me?
I'm casual. Not casual. Casual. Say it with me. Casual.
Next.
So, weird habit of each other.
We just moved in together like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so we're discovering a lot of weird habits with each other. Well, I shouldn't say with each other. I know I'm seeing a lot of his weird habits. I, for one, don't have any. Let me tell you what's really weird. What's weird is the fact that he will drink a glass of whatever, juice, water, but instead of putting the empty glass in the sink to be washed, he puts it on the edge of the sink to be reused. But here's the joke. Here's the weird part. He doesn't ever reuse them. They just sit on the edge of the sink to annoy me.
I reuse those cups. I do leave them out, but I
But
definitely.
why? When there's more than one cup here.
Next question. What I often do in my free times. Ready?
What do you do in your free time? We hang out with each other.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we do. We spend a lot of time together. But it never gets old.
But here are the things we should be doing, like working on my blog, readysetcharlotte.com.
Other things we could be doing? Exercising more. Definitely should be doing some more exercising. Like, for real. So, what was our first road trip? So our first road trip literally was me flying up to New York and picking her and her stuff up and driving over like.
All right, I feel like you're about to get dramatic.
Yeah.
So I actually drove myself to Charlotte.
Technically
drove myself
She
to
drove
Charlotte.
into Charlotte.
Which is, so what?
So.
I drove myself to Charlotte.
But I did also drive.
Next!
All right. Next question. First thing you noticed about me. So
I noticed
her
the
smile.
beard.
Her smile. Straight off.
And I noticed the beard.
See, now the next question is,
Shining.
if this wasn't here, then what?
Well, you know, I would have friend zoned you, and I would have had a friend when I got to Charlotte.
That's real. Just never would have happened. Never would have happened if my beard was gone.
Glad you grew up.
I think she probably will break up with me if I cut this off.
Yes, I will.
Well, there you go. You see how deep love
How
is?
simple that was.
Yeah, that was really simple. Very superficial. Very superficial.
I'd like to stick with simple.
Next question. What pisses you off?
About each other?
Yeah, that's the question.
So what pisses you off about me?
I would have to say.
That's bullshitting.
Wow.
What did you
Well,
say?
okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take my mic off. Hey, take this back.
No, come in. What is
Actually, you go ahead, because I got to think. Your turn.
What pisses me off the most? I can't believe I'm really about to say this.
Hey, you.
All right, don't be mad. So what pisses me off about you is you're young. I get irate when you yawn.
I can't help that.
Yes, you can. Your mouth does not have to open that wide. Your
Okay,
teeth
so
does
I'm
not
not
have
gonna
to
lie.
clack like that.
Okay, so my 90s kids, you'll understand this reference. At the end, when Simba roars and his mouth is just like that's how I yawn. It's like all exaggerated.
Right.
All
so
exaggerated.
all the hot breath in your body has to
I've-
come out.
It just expels. It's like the
And then he
exhaust.
chomps it. He clicks. Like, why do you do? He does that at the end. Why?
I have no idea where that came from, how that came about.
Pisses me off.
Watch your fingers. You might not have them. You might have none.
And now you gonna threaten me?
Next question. What am I not good at?
You are
You
not.
go first.
You are not going to stay focused.
I'm not. But you know what's funny? I was gonna say the exact same thing. She has the attention span of like
A flea. It's really bad.
Yo.
I am a toddler.
question.
Not even gonna deny it.
Okay. What is your favorite feature about each other? I love her face. I think
My whole thing?
your whole face, like there are different, her eyes, her nose, like how it all comes together, it really constructs a very attractive face to me. Like I'm not afraid to wake up in the morning with all the grime and snot and boogers.
Okay, that,
You know,
that doesn't
and like you know, it's you know,
say that doesn't happen. You better say that. You better take that back right now.
You know, and I'm okay with it because your turn.
I got it from my man G.O.D. Have a okay. Anyway, I really love your smile.
Swing.
I do. I love when you open your mouth to smile, and now when you open your mouth beyond.
So give or take, flip of a coin. All right, and let's see here. Ooh, what do we argue about the most? I think as of recently, it's been finances, which is not uncommon. I mean, most couples in America, that is one of the biggest problems. But like with everything else, you know, it's just something that you got to figure out amongst the two of you, you know. And with us just moving in together, you know, finances is becoming more of a central part of our relationship. You know, we're adjusting and we're learning to grow and we're learning to consider the other person financially, which is something that we did not have to worry about before. So that's really been a stickler for us. But I'm actually very confident, you know, that we're gonna figure it out. There's no problems. All right. Do I have any weird obsessions?
I don't know. What? I don't think you do.
I'm trying to think. I feel like you have one, and I'm trying to go back in my memory bank. Any weird obsessions? Oh, there is one, and it's right there. So, okay. It's not really a weird obsession, but tea. And the reason that it's weird down here is because down south, below that North Carolina state line, hot tea is not something that's provided to you at all in any kind of public restaurants, or you have to request hot water.
And notice that he said hot tea, not
Right,
just tea.
not sweet tea, not iced tea.
Because you say
hot
tea down here, they bring you a cold glass of sweet tea. And it's
Straight
like,
out of McDonald's drive-thru.
it's 7 a.m.
Right.
What?
So apparently, but I didn't know up north like that was common.
I don't know that it is common up north, but
Oh,
my
well.
family is from a tiny island in the Caribbean that was colonized by the British. Therefore, we drink with tea.
They drink tea. When she first got down here, literally for a month, she walked around with Lipton tea bags in her purse.
Yes.
There goes your obsession. All right. Nicknames for each other. So we really don't have nicknames, I don't think. It's more so like
The huge.
yeah,
Babe.
So, what is my favorite restaurant? I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, without any kind of hesitation. If you walk up to McDonald's, she is going to ask for something. Big Mac. What is it? 4-piece nugget. Coke. And
Listen,
ketchup and barbecue.
I'm a simple girl. I'm a simple girl. I've always loved McDonald's. I love, love, love chicken nuggets.
You don't know your girl if you don't know what she's about to order from the restaurant.
And that's what I want.
That's facts. Girls, if you don't know, you don't know. You might want to question that.
And look, guys, appreciate a simple gal.
We be in
I
it.
actually want some McDonald's now. Can we get some?
All right, complete
I'm
this
serious.
sentence. You're my
Baby. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, my baby, baby, baby. Oh.
you're my best friend. And I like to make the distinguishment about that sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be like, you know, you're my baby, and that's sweet. But then for me, it means so much more to say you're my best friend too. You know, it's not that I just look at you from that romantic aspect, but like you literally, you know, are with me outside of that aspect. So that means in all my decisions, you know, I consider that as a friend. You know, you're not just here for the romantic. You're here just because.
But a large part of why I'm here is for the romance. Just
she's my best friend. All right.
So that wraps up our first couple.
I thought we had more.
No, I'm sorry. So that wraps our first couples tag. Like, what did they say on YouTube? Like our video.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Yes.
And we'll be back with our next video soon. But
Let's keep it a secret. You'll see it.
Yeah, because it's a secret to me too. But until our next video, follow us at Ready Set Charlotte. Oh wait, no. Follow us at www.readysetcharlotte.com or at Ready Set CLT on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time.